to 30 things to store. If this is your first time joining us, we are doing a video series all month long with tips on how to store commonly owned possessions. And today we are talking about clothing. Yesterday we started talking about clothing, so you can click back if you missed that one. And today we're going to be talking about the things you wear on the bottom half of your body. The bottom half of your body. So there are different kinds of things we wear depending on whether we're a man or a woman, and I'm just going to give you some general rules of thumb. Dress pants should be hung. Now, whenever I start to talk about how things should be hung, we're going to start talking about hangers. And I have to say, it is a surprisingly complicated topic. People feel strongly about hangers. Some people love this kind of hanger. Some people love that kind of hanger. Professional organizers could do a whole seminar on hangers. It doesn't really matter. It's more about function and what you like. That's the most important thing. But when we're talking about hanging dress pants, I will say they tend to be slippery. And so it's good to have a hanger that somehow catches the pants, like suit pants or silk pants or very nice pants. That little piece on the crossbar will help to keep your pants from sliding out. So that's good. The other thing we want to remember when we're hanging pants is that we want the middle bar that they're hanging over to be rounded. Okay, we don't want like a little thin wire or bar because that'll put a crease in the pants. That's really the only thing that's important. There are pants hangers where you can hang them from the bottom, and if you have very tall hanging, that could also be a good way to go. So just remember you want to be able to hold it tight, and or you want a round bar. So this is that dry cleaning hanger. These are okay for pants because they have the round bar in the middle. I'm not a huge fan of the ones that are wire all across. They really are designed for a single use, for that clean item coming to your home. And you know, when you're finished with those, you can take them back to the dry cleaner. They love to get them back. It's a great thing that we can reuse instead of trashing them. So that's pants. Jeans or corduroys, casual pants like that, they can go either way. So this is one of those times where I would say, do we have more shelf space, drawer space, or more hanging space? If you have more hanging space, hang them up. If you have limited hanging space, fold them up and put them on a shelf or into a drawer. Skirts can also tend to go either way. My preference is to hang them if you can. And of course we need a special kind of hanger for skirts, right? We need the ones with the clips, so we can clip the skirt in place. But if you have very limited hanging, it is possible to fold the skirts up and put them in a drawer or on a shelf. Shorts, I generally fold them, maybe just a simple fold in half, and those can go on a shelf or in a drawer as well. Athletic pants, like yoga pants or sweatpants, generally speaking, fold and on a shelf or in a drawer. So the only one we really need to hang are the dress pants. So those are a few tips for how to take care of the things you're wearing on your bottom half. Come back tomorrow and we're going to talk about things you wear on the top of your body.